Alright, so, second day of class. I'm nervous. I actually, right now, am more nervous about what people are thinking while I'm holding the camera as opposed to going to class. I don't know. But, I've faced this fear before. Last Saturday, going to class. The things that I was afraid of that might happen actually did happen. And it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it was so much fun, and so I'm kind of looking forward to the so much fun part. And yeah, like I know this is gonna turn out well. I know it's not gonna be very, as hard as I thought the first time, and I'm really excited. And I know I'm gonna do a good job. I've also kind of pumped myself up again. But I didn't nail this. I don't know how you nail improv, but I'm gonna nail it. And I'm gonna do really awesome. And yeah. Yeah, so I'm still a little ways away. Anyways, I might be late. I'm not really too comfortable with that, but we'll see. Just kind of have to rush a little bit, but I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and I'm looking forward to doing the little silly games and laughing and joking and yeah. So I guess I'll see you guys after the class. All right, bye. Oh my god, it was so much fun, but it was not easy today. Today we learned how to say yes, and adding stuff to the scene, adding stuff to what the previous person would say or do. It was so challenging. I was just like, a lot of it was just in my head. I kept thinking, oh my god, what if I look stupid what if I do something and it's not right? What if they want like an accent and I can't do that accent? What if this and what if that? And it's frustrating. And the thoughts going through my head are just like, ugh. It's like, what if people get angry because they're not doing it right? Which is silly, because nobody who's getting angry, nobody who's gotten angry, it's just all in my head. But those thoughts they get really strong sometimes, But yeah, it was challenging. Definitely worth it though. Definitely pushed my boundaries. It definitely pushed my limits, And I'm noticing just from the improv itself, even between last week and this week, the whole control thing. Like, I'm noticing I have a lot of control over what I say and do. It's like I have to walk on eggshells around people. It's like, even this video, it's like, oh, I shouldn't word things in this way or that way, or tell them how difficult it is, because I might scare people away from improv. But it's like, no, I gotta stop doing that. And improv's kind of helped me to do that, to recognize that and do that. But yeah. Another thing I wanted to mention is that, I've done mindfulness courses before where you're learning to be in the moment. Last week in improv, we learned to be in the moment. I feel both of them are really useful and necessary, but I feel like improv makes it more practical than the mindfulness group. It makes it more practical in what we're doing. Just being in the moment, not planning, and we have they're not scenes, but we have these fun little games, and we're encouraged not to prepare in advance. So it's pretty useful practically, I think. Yeah, more than the group, the other group, the mindfulness group. But anyways, so much fun. I feel more connected with these people, even more. Like, I didn't even want to leave the school. I just wanted to hang out forever. Um, yeah, it was so much fun. I can't wait until the next week. Um, yeah, we're gonna learn about, like, I don't know if this is next week or somewhere down along the lines, but when you go, your mind goes blank. So we're gonna work on that. One thing, speaking of the whole blank thing, one thing that the teacher said, which I found interesting, is that people say that their mind goes blank, when really, in fact, it's quite the opposite. Your mind is actually filled with, like, all of these judgmental thoughts and negativity and, like, stuff like, oh, am I doing it right? Are people gonna like this? Am I gonna look foolish and stupid? And basically everything that I told you that I did. Yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. Anyways, whatever. So, again, I was kind of afraid that things, I was gonna get stuck. I was afraid that I was gonna look foolish. I'm gonna do something that wasn't right. And I think all those things happened again, but it was fine. Like, nobody judged me, nobody got angry at me, nobody did any of those things. And I think the key to breaking that is to have experiences where it doesn't happen the way that you are afraid of, and to actually be aware of that. So then for next time that, yeah, like, it's not going to be that scary. And then more and more your brain's going to change the experience in your head, like, if you're anticipating it. Instead of being terrified that people are going to hate you and be mean and nasty to you, it's going to be like, oh, these people are going to be encouraging, and they're going to laugh and be playful and supportive and stuff. So it's just changing that. Anything else that I can think of? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think, oh, yeah, I think, just from doing the improv, so many more ideas are coming to my head. I think it helps because I'm actually getting up there and, just putting myself out there, and not taking cues off anybody, and just doing what comes to me. It kind of allows me to free myself up and say, hey world, look, it's me. And them saying, we like you, we like that, we welcome you. It's just, it's a nice way to feel. It's a whole connected thing. Yeah. And, like, oh, we need to, like, make sound effects and, like, go a little bit high-pitched sometimes with our voices, and that's challenging for me too, breaking out of that box. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I can become more enthusiastic and more animated, I guess. Just not just with my YouTube videos, but just in life in general. It just feels good, and then you feel connected. Kind of like what Brene Brown says is, vulnerability, and in order to, like, feel connection, you have to be vulnerable. And I like that idea. I want to be like that. I want to be me. I want to be completely me. I don't want to live some stupid identity that other people gave me. Like, when you grow up, sometimes your parents tell you're this way, or teachers treat you this way, and then you kind of take on that identity. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to be me. I want to do what I want to do. I want to have fun the way I have fun. I want to live the way I want to live. And yeah, I don't want to have to worry about what other people think. Um, I don't want to have that whole self-doubt thing. So I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully I can get to that point um, where I am just being like genuine, you know. Anyways, yeah. So that's it. That's it for now. I'll see you the next video. And speaking of which, you might see some different things come up, like different types of videos in the next little while. You might also see videos come up at random times. Just kind of putting my foot out there, testing the water, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. And just playing and not trying to do it perfectly or in a way that pleases other people. You know, it's just, I'm trying to find my footing, I guess. So, yeah. Well, you guys will see what I come up with. Anyways, so yeah, bye.